Let me walk you through an exercise that you can do by yourself and you can cast a vision. Here's what it looks like. You're going to go to a whiteboard or a big piece of butcher paper, and you're going to write 10 years from now on one piece of butcher paper. You're going to write 5 years from now on another piece of butcher paper, and you're going to write 1 year from now on another piece of butcher paper. All right? Now, you're going to do the 10-year exercise first, and I actually physically want you to do something. I want you to stand up in whatever room you're in. I want you to put an empty chair about, 20 feet away from you. And I want you to stand 20 feet away from that empty chair. I want you to look at that empty chair, and you're 20 feet away. That represents 10 years from now. All right? Picture yourself in that chair, and I want you to tell yourself what is true about your company 10 years from now. Are you a $2.5 million organization? If so, look at that empty chair and say, Allie, 10 years from now, we are a $2.5 million organization. Allie, 10 years from now, we have a 50% profit margin. Allie, 10 years from now, we have 10 big clients and a revenue stream that is split up. Allie, I want you to say all those things. Now, something is going to free up in your mind because you have physically distanced yourself from that chair, because you are talking to yourself, and because you are talking as though this stuff is already true. I don't understand it, but psychologically, you actually get a lot of creativity in that moment. Now, whatever you say to yourself, go write it on the 10-year butcher paper. These things are true 10 years from now. Now, here's the second exercise. You're not going to do 5 years. You're not going to do 1 year. Go to the 10-year butcher paper or 10-year whiteboard, and I want you to circle the 3 most important things to you. Those 3 most important things are your 10-year vision for your company. These are the things we have to make happen. These are those things. Then go to 5 years. Get closer to that chair, knowing that 10 years, you got to have these 3 things. And I want you to say, Allie, based on my 10-year vision, in 5 years, we need to have this done, 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 in order to hit those 3 economic objectives for 10 years from now, right? Then you're going to write your 5-year vision. These are the things that have to be done in 5 years. Now you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get really close to the chair. Allie, 1 year from now, this is what has to happen. And really what you're saying is, in order to reach those 5-year goals and those 10-year objectives, you've got to do this right now. They're going to create that butcher paper, all those things that you've got to do right now. You're going to circle the 3 that are the most important, and you're going to commit to those 3. When those 3 things are done, you're going to circle the next 3. You're going to get those 3 things done. That's all it is. That's what vision casting is. It's moving yourself into the future, looking back and saying, this is what is true. Then reverse engineering how to get there. 5 years from now, I've got to get this done. And right now, I've got to start working on this. Now, here's the trick. 1 year from now, you're going to do it again. And you're going to adjust the 10-year vision, adjust the 5-year objectives, and adjust the 1-year task list. Then you're going to do it again a year later. So you really actually never make the 10-year vision happen because you're always adjusting the 10-year vision in order to, accommodate for what's going on in the market, what's going on in things that you've discovered that you personally like and don't like. But that's all vision casting is. I write my eulogy, what I want to have done by the end of my life. I write that probably once a month. And it's amazing going back on the previous month and going, I don't want my life to look like that. I want it to look different because something came up. But it doesn't matter whether we hit that 10-year vision. What matters is we are always moving forward toward a focused future. Finally, and you're going to be great at this, Allie, you've got to make another list. You've got 3 lists: 1 year, 5 year, 10 year. Here's another list, and this list is most important. You've got to write a list of everything that you are going to say no to in order to hit your 10-year vision. I am not going to take speaking engagements unless you need to take them, right? I am not going to take on any more clients. I am not going to, whatever that is. And that creates focus. Focus is all about what you say no to. In order to hit that 10-year vision, you're going to have to say no.